rejuvenation for Sacramento.
One of the more
Sacramento.
One of the more self-serving segments we've ever done. Thanks for tuning in.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And the Magic start out with the ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. And it's Fournier in at the three. Trains the three-pointer. Fournier's got himself on the board with three there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Gordon's going to foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. A good hire for them. This team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for him. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild mid-season.
And that one misses. And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree. And, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago and never really got back on track.
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
And talking about Aaron Gordon, everyone knew coming in that he was kind of unrefined. You're betting on his upside and hoping that he develops a consistent shot. And, boy, if he does, you're talking about a guy who could become a perennial all-star.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. One problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number was really low because they didn't use the bench that often. Starters did a lot of the heavy lifting.
And Cousins drops them both.
And for the Magic, they would try and address the bench for this season, both through the draft and free agents.
Payton outside. Vucevic, a screen on Rondo. Payton kicks to Gordon. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Passes to Gay. Dishes to Cousins. No good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Oladipo kicks to Payton. And so just over a minute and a half played. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And guys, the Magic didn't luck out and jump into the top 3 in the draft. Still ended up with a high pick, and that'll help add another nice piece to their puzzle. They've accumulated a lot of good pieces, but now they need to start making it work.
Now here's Cousins. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Vucevic, and good on the basket. Book it.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Karl. Doris?
Kevin, I asked what part of their offensive scheme he feels most confident in today, and he said it's probably the depth of perimeter shooting talent that they've got. He said our guys can flat out shoot it, and you're going to see it today. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Down low. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Payton.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but it came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
He dishes it to Vucevic. Launches it. It's rebounded by McLemore.
And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Here's the screen. Picked by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Gordon. Shot is no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
And guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership, give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Nicholson comes in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Jennings in for Elfrid Payton. Magic moving the ball around. Nicholson kicks to Smith. Screen by Smith. Broke loose. Kicks it out to Jennings. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And the shot no good. A bit short.
The Kings ended at 18-23 here at home. Not a terrible record for them given how their whole season went kind of up and down and inconsistent. They even had some home cooking in their favor as they were the second best team in free throw differential at home.
Collison, no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Feeds it to Smith. Pass to Hezonja. Kicks to Fournier. Rebound by the Kings. And here's Collison. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The feed to Bellinelli. There's a good screen. The dish now to Caspi. Hits it from three-point range. Caspi's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Jennings. Step back shot. At the end of one, a close.